Oh,
And so, after some trial and error, and thankfully, probably no one is watching. This is one of those times I'm glad we don't really have many viewers because somehow my OBS got all jacked up. No idea how that happened, but it happened, and now it's been fixed. We're going to try to play tonight with
you're my luck.
yes.
I can still hear you.
We're going to test the waters a bit without using a headset. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I threw the whole thing off by not wanting to use a headset, but that doesn't seem right. But who knows what happened? We're here now. How is everyone?
Okay.
Good for now.
I'm doing fine. Yeah.
Y'all been thinking about what's going to happen?
Trying not to.
Yeah. Yeah. About the problem. Maybe it'll just go away.
Yeah,
It,
just like in real life.
it could happen. It could happen. So, if everyone's ready, we'll get into the recap of what happened last week. Just to refresh your memories, I'll make it very short. You
Even a celebrity.
guys were waiting in
We were.
line for, well, you weren't actually waiting in line. Lady Vin was waiting in line to meet the, how we say, the host of the wonderful party that you guys were at as her employees. And you kind of messed around with some of the people in the line. Some people wanted to find out what was in certain pouches that were going to be given as gifts. Never did find out. As when the noble, who was Artuvis de Windsor, went with Lady Vin to meet this strange serpentine Lamia person and was immediately grabbed, thrown into the water, where some Grindylows grabbed her, took her away. In a moment of supreme heroism, Rose jumped into the water after them and was attacked, was brought down, had to get help from her compatriots. A new person came out of nowhere to help you guys, and female orc roguish type person that helped you guys fight some animated armor that came to life and some of the guards. As the serpentine person took off for the water as well, you eventually decided that you weren't going to be able to ever catch these creatures that have swim speeds as they took off down a stream. Decided to help everyone that was still being attacked as pandemonium was going on inside the caverns, and you guys took care of the guards and the animated armor and met briefly with this female person that you found out name is Geneva, who is the same Geneva from the book Love and Chaos, and supposedly the lover of Leonis de la Rosa, the Visconti. So,
Yep.
all of that happened, and you guys, instead of staying with them and without weapons, and some of you injured and without some of your spell slots, decided we're going to go after our employer. We got to get Lady Vin. Probably for hunger of payment more than anything else. As you jump into a boat, you take the boat after them and ended up finding yourselves in another network of caves that are very close to the river, and you found a pirate ship that was docked on the beach. You did not see anyone except for a few bodies laying face down in the shallow end of the shoreline. And you also went, I guess we'll say, investigating the boat to see, well, who's there? What's on it? Found a Minotaur guard, sailor, sleeping. You went into the hold, didn't really find anything except some crates and barrels. Nothing of that really grabbed your interest. And you came back up, and that is where we ended the session. That is where we begin tonight. So you find yourselves on this boat. Let's get a better perspective. Yes. You find yourselves here with this sleeping.
Wait, no, we opened the captain's quarters last
Oh, that's
session
right.
with an, I think it was a natural 20 from Garis.
It was.
Yeah.
And that's where we end the session because I have nothing planned for that. I forgot.
We opened the door. Hugh is in there. What the hell?
Yeah. Everyone's happy. And you take the
They
boat.
said I needed to wash the deck. Like,
I mean, you know. Yeah. I have a feeling that for whatever reason I'm not picking up the desktop audio, and it's. Are you sure people can hear you guys on it?
Let me see.
let me check.
Where am I sending the audio on Zoom?
Yeah, I hear everything.
I am sending
I
it
hear-
to.
You, the girls. Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I probably should have just kept on my headset, but you know, I want to.
Don't let the technology win.
That's right. I'm trying to beat technology. Yeah. I really want to use. I actually really want to get just a line in, headset with no microphone and use my microphone, and then then I can send Zoom directly to the audio again. I just don't like wearing that big old thing on my head. What happens if there's a fire outside and they're gonna I don't know.
Go
So-
Bluetooth.
So where's this 20? I see a 25 for dexterity. I don't see a.
That's that 25. It's the dexterity check for the lock picking.
Yes. Oh, okay. I thought you said you rolled a 20 on the perception of the what's in here.
Oh no. But I am dragging Cyrus with me to light the way. So yeah.
Okay. So
in the back of this investigation.
So you guys open this once locked captain's quarters, and you find a small bunk that looks not kept. Like it's the bed's not made, which you can fuss at someone later about that if you like. There's a small desk. There are papers on the desk. There is some other, how can I put it? There's like a book that's like a log, but it's not open. It's kind of like off to the side. That's what you can see without having to roll. You're going to take some time, or you're just looking around, or you're going to actually take time to investigate this.
If there's no one in here, I will investigate.
Yeah, I'd like to see this bunk. Because I want to be able to read this paper as easily as you two. So you investigate that.
Okay.
I'm going to help Clarice though, because I'm holding the lights.
Okay. So
actually, I was using dancing lights, so I will make more lights, so the whole room is illuminated.
Okay. These lights, these orbs illuminate the interior of this cabin. Makes you feel like you might want to close the door.
Yeah, close the door.
Okay, you close the door. All three of you are in here. It's very cramped, by the way. It's not exactly a big captain's quarters. All right, let's see the rolls. Who wants to go first and tell me what they're doing?
I'm going to look at that logbook and everything else around it. Huzzah! Hey!
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah, that's a 21. All right. With the 21, you find you open the book and you take a few minutes to look at it. And it seems like there's cargo shipments and some kind of annotations that are like some kind of secret code that, because you are, more on the intelligent side, researcher type person, there's like cargo that's written out like super specific, and then there's these little notes underneath that make you think maybe there's two cargoes. The official and the unofficial. Something. You can't make it out. The thing is, they're all older dates, like way older.
Like more than a month?
Yeah, like maybe the last one is about 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. And then it's like there's a last entry that says picking up a strange group instead of cargo, and then there's like a whole bunch of like written, it's not hieroglyphics, but it's some kind of code. It looks like gibberish. Doesn't really look like a language you understand or anything. It's just like a 3/4 of a page of strange notes. And above it said, strange passengers, no no other cargo. And then all that blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and just copy down that page.
Whoa, okay. That's gonna take you a minute.
Well, while they're doing whatever they're looking at, I'm gonna scribbling.
All right. Clarice, what are you doing?
I wanted to investigate this bunk. Is it open or closed?
What do you mean open or closed? It's a bed. So just a bed. Yeah.
Sorry. I meant is there anything? I was thinking about something else. May I investigate this bunk?
Yeah, the bed. Yes, you can.
All right. With
advantage because she's helping you.
I'm helping her. Yeah.
All right.
She needs help.
I'm seeing nothing right now.
Well,
there's a little like you will have a 4.
Oh,
you will have a 4.
Well, yes, you will have a 4. Well, 4 plus 1 makes a total of 5 twice.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yes, that's a good roll. I mean, how often can someone do double 4s? You don't really you're having troubles like really searching it because there's a smell that's just kind of off. You were expecting a different smell, if you know what I mean. Like a familiar smell in the bed, right?
And this isn't a familiar smell.
No, it is a not good smell, very different. And you don't see hairs. So I can't give you more than that because it's a 5, but I mean, you're just searching a bed. It's not like you need to roll a 20 to be able to search a bed. You know, it's not a whole lot to find. This isn't, CSI Windsor.
CSI D&D.
Yeah. Hey, keep it.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Lost Souls.
I turn to Cyrus and go like, I know this is going to sound very weird, but this bed doesn't smell like Vera slept on it.
It doesn't have perfume?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't wear perfume, but you know how everyone has a smell.
If they don't wash, I guess.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just
it doesn't have. I don't know it doesn't have any hair even.
Maybe if we search for, I don't know, clothing, maybe a symbol, I don't know. Did she use a necklace? Maybe earrings? Something, rings?
She used to wear the holy symbol that I wear, but I don't know if she kept it. Is there maybe like I can't say the word
in Spanish. Okay.
Is there one of those?
A what? I missed it. Sorry.
Cofre baúl.
Yes, there is a baúl.
That's what I was
a decent
thinking.
sized one too.
All right. May I open it?
Yeah, it's not locked actually.
All right. What do I find inside?
Clothes that look familiar to you. Just a few pairs of pants and some typical attire that she would be known to wear. Shirts. There's no hat or anything, but just some little bit of intimate clothes, shirts, pants, some socks, no boots, and that's kind of it, really. No other things that you can,
right.
Take what you will from that,
Well, the clothing seems like it could be hers. She used to wear a lot of this.
Maybe she's in here?
Well, I hope so. What about the papers? What do they say?
Oh, this looks like a log for shipments. There's shipments and then there's shipments. And then just like I'm copying this page. Did you see there's like a whole bunch of like stuff? I don't know what it says, but I'll figure it out. I just need some more time.
Wait, what?
I'll just show it to you. It's a bunch of scribbles in a strange language.
May I see it?
Yeah. I copied it, so we have a copy. We'll fold it up, put it in my backpack.
All right. I go close to one of Cyrus' lights, and do I recognize it as Tifskant or maybe any language,
Actually, two things that immediately pop out to you. You recognize the handwriting, and you know that she, made money smuggling, right? She smuggled stuff, and she had her own little made up codes that she had. She would used to have them when she was like, you can remember when she was young, and and you guys were supposed to be studying other languages, and she was off writing this gibberish in her book saying that she was going to have her own special secret language that only she would know, and people would always be wanting to read it, and and you didn't, you just thought it was her being her, um always with the mystique and the mystery, how she liked to do things. um she never shared with you a key or a code, what it was, because wanted to be the only person who could understand it. So if she got caught, don't know what any of that means, right? But she wanted to keep notes because that she's very organized, which reminds you that the clothes in the trunk were not organized. Makes you remember that she would always fold her clothes. And she said, she used to say, about keeping a tight ship, but she meant it with like everything, you know, uh, everything, kind of like, fastidiosa, you know, um, as they say in Elvish. So yeah, it kind of catches your attention looking at that, and remember, like a wave of memories come back to you. And oh yeah, she says she had to have a great bookkeeping on everything because everything was like running a tight ship. Kept her clothes that way and everything else. Her bed was always made. And so now you're looking at everything and it's just a little off. Like things are off. That's definitely her handwriting, and that's definitely her code, whatever the heck it is.
Is there anything in this room that is out of place or seems like something that's prominent, like someone put that there on purpose?
Well, with that high roll of investigation, you look around and you see that there's like um there's like, strangely enough, everything, it just, how can I put it, to you it seems, it just doesn't seem very organized at all.
It seemed like someone like just put the room together, or like it was tossed.
Yeah, like it was.
No, it doesn't have that tossed look. It has the nobody comes in here look, kind of.
Okay.
Hard to say, but doesn't look like someone came in here and tossed stuff around. It just looks very untidy.
Does it look like no one's been in here for a while?
Hard to say. It doesn't have any comforts.
So there's no, I don't know, food platters, cups, anything.
There's no mirrors. There's no brushes. There's no stuff that, if this is where they live, stuff that you would have if that's where you live, right? Whatever things that you guys would have, other than Cyrus, of course, not Cyrus, but Clarice and Rose. If you think about the things that you would have, right, in a room, if that's your room, doesn't have any of those things.
Do you have any candlesticks or lights or some sort of light source?
That's a good question. One moment, please. If I do this, can y'all see it? Maybe I don't do that.
What did you do?
Oh, you couldn't see it?
No.
Right.
I'm scared now.
Can't see none of that?
I still see the top of the ship.
Excellent. All right.
Concerned about my question.
Well, I just have a question about something. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, there is absolutely no lantern or candles or very, very nice. That's a nice pickup there, Rose. As
odd.
As you know, you know.
I'll tell them it's odd. No candles or lanterns or nothing in here, and it obviously it's really dark at night. So I guess they're never here at night.
Maybe.
Especially since there's a book here. You can't write in the dark, especially, well, not this neatly anyway. You can write in the dark, it just comes out all over the place and then the ink is smudged.
Not being a human, at least.
I guess that's true. But still, even I can see in the dark, but it's not like if you had some light.
Yeah, and Clarice is human. Anyone was curious
Maybe
about
she
that.
felt something like this. Have you ever seen her, I don't know, do magic? I point out there. Something like
not that I remember, but maybe something happened when we were separated. It all just seems so weird. This is her handwriting, her personal code to hide messages, and her clothes, but it's also untidy, so not her.
Well, the last entry was like 6 weeks ago, so it's not like even if she was here, she hasn't been here for a while. How long has this town been terrorized?
About what you know, I don't think anybody's really told you specifically, but you know at least it's been 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay. So I'm starting to think that maybe your sister wasn't involved. Just seems like someone took her ship and took her stuff.
maybe her identity. Give me a description of your sister, and I will ask Lady Van if she is able to answer. If she sees someone like your sister trapped with her and the others, she says there are more people inside.
Well, she has very short hair. She's kind of masculine looking. Has very stern eyes. And last time we saw each other, she was caught. She was cut heavily in her face. I don't know if that left a scar. It's
right.
Yeah, stern, short hair.
I point towards the place I knew Lady Van was.
What's the
and that
distance?
message again.
What's the distance? What's the distance on this?
120 feet.
Might have to walk back to the cave entrance.
Yeah. And we have a big minotaur.
Actually, you got it. You can make it.
Oh, amazing.
How about that? 120
Hey.
feet. 120 feet. 120 feet.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I'll give Lady Van the Vera's description and ask her if she sees someone like her trapped or if she's seeing someone not trapped, moving people around, maybe giving orders.
Okay. Now I've got 25. Remember, I've got 25 words less. And
I think.
you hear.
Wait. Message doesn't say it has a word limit. That's sending.
Oh, you're doing message. Oh.
I'm doing message. I don't have sending.
Oh, sorry.
Sending. I think sending is like worldwide. It cannot reach beings in other planes. I mean, sending is like a cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute, and then you hear. Hooded. Separate. Captain. Also not in her.
Oh
And
no.
hooded. Don't. There are minotaurs. And it just kind of breaks off. Like,
Yeah.
took too long. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. Lady Van told me there was another female prisoner, but she doesn't seem to be in her right mind.
How
She's
so?
hooded. She's hooded, so she can't confirm about the scar and the short hair. So she says she was a captain. So oh no, maybe we. This is a bad idea, but we need to free Lady Van, and if there's a chance your sister is in there, I think we should go.
Yes. I think we should go too.
What do we do with the big fella on the deck?
Let her sleep. Hopefully. If we're silent enough. Unless, should we question him?
He's like 3 times bigger than any of us. I don't know if we can make the questions.
No, I'm not in my right mind right now either.
No.
Should we just go then?
Yeah, we will deal with this guy later.
Right?
Rose?
Hmm?
Do you
Are we-
have any
are we-
comment?
We can go. I don't think there's anything else of use in here.
Okay, so sneaky.
Sneaking
So
is
we
always
don't-
good.
So we don't wait for the Minotaur. Okay?
Sorry, one more question. There was a desktop, right? The papers and journal were on top of it. Was it anything there?
It was just paperwork for shipments, like official paperwork, that had transport stuff.
Yeah.
Food.
Any drawer maybe with a fake
Well, yeah.
un fondo falso.
It's all kind of old though. It's like from months ago.
I see. All right. Then yeah. Go now. Should we roll stealth then?
Again? We can.
Well,
Time's
should
passed.
go through it?
Sure. Let's do stealth again on the way out.
All right.
I turn off the lights. Lights are not stealthy at all.
Click, click, click.
Oh my.
Well,
We stuck.
here we go. This is the roll. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. 7 and a 4. Clarice,
Oh my
23. Rose, a 7. Cyrus, a 4. All right. So you turn off the lights, and there are, Rose can't see, I guess. Can see. Wait, Rose can see,
Mm-hmm.
but didn't see a step and tripped and fell, knocking over Cyrus, who was also kind of fumbling around, and boom.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'll use I can't remember the spell's name, prestidigitation. So I think it was this one. No, I can't make animal noises. I have dramaturgy. Okay, instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, a cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. Come on, I can't make rat noises. I can't make rat noises, so
Maybe make it seem like it was the sound of the waves, like a wave crashing against the ship.
yeah, I'm making that sound like a wave crashing against the ship.
Would that be deception? Maybe.
Oh, fuck!
Oh god.
Do I roll it?
You're not supposed to be seeing these rolls, but Minotaur,
Well, we are fucked.
you don't know that the Minotaur rolled a nat 20 on his intelligence check, -2, -2. But he realizes as he's waking up that there are no waves here. Somehow he remembers, and he gets up. What are you guys doing? Now, you're still at the bottom, and he's at the top. Remember, you went into the captain's quarters, you came out, stumbled, and fell, and he's above you on the
Do we hear him coming
stern.
down?
No, you hear him standing up and walking about and looking around.
All right. If I hear that, I'm just gonna stand still, like,
Me too. Like holding on to Rose, standing up, like, oh no.
I grab both of them and tie them.
are we going back into the captain's quarters?
I think we should.
Okay. We just kind of close the door really quietly.
Yeah.
We need a pen to distract this guy.
He goes downstairs. You
Oh,
hear
shit.
him
Oh,
flopping on the steps.
we're getting inside.
In front of the door with my 100 pounds of weight and wait. I look at you guys.
May I lock it?
You can try. Sure.
I make a small light so she can see the lock.
Should I roll dexterity?
Yeah, roll your lock picking, your sleight of hand, your thieves tools.
All right, plus
Are you expert or just
What was-
proficient?
I think I'm just proficient. I didn't know I could be
Okay,
expert.
so you roll your dex. It's a dex check. Then you add
Yeah,
your proficiency.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Right.
It's a 23. You
Plus-
lock that.
Plus proficiency, I think it would be 25.
25. Yes, you locked it so fast. You locked it just as fast as you had opened it. You know that lock. And he
Think
comes
be quiet.
around, looking around. He grabs the door lock, turns it, walks back to the other side, walks a little bit away. Looks out. Well, you don't know what he's doing now. Can't see him. You hear footsteps. Getting closer again.
I step aside. I will move away from the door. Quietly.
And then you hear. He goes up the stairs. And you don't hear anything.
We don't hear him like sitting down again, right?
Yeah, you hear something above you. Like
But he's awake.
We don't know, I think.
He's totally awake.
yeah, I don't think he fell asleep in like 10
Yeah,
seconds.
the sun.
Why don't we just stay here for a couple minutes
Yeah.
and just
Can you remember if you was able to see in the dark?
I don't.
let's just err on the side of caution and say yes.
Yeah.
There is no light out here on the ship.
He found the doorknob easily.
I have an idea though. Why don't we go to the upper part and you can cast dancing lights at the other end of the ship? Then once he goes to investigate, we can run off the ship.
Something.
It's not a bad
I think 120 feet. I think I can cast dancing lights without exposing myself. I just need to see where I'm casting it.
All right.
There wasn't.
I'm
There,
going to zoom in
wasn't
on
like
this
a-
map because this is getting interesting. All right.
I can make a vaguely humanoid form of medium size with dancing lights.
All right, that'll be good. You can make it like coming over the edge of the ship. Hopefully that will distract the
Do we want to scare him or just make him curious?
I think maybe curious.
Right.
Curious is enough.
Yes.
What's this Minotaur snoring when we saw him sleeping before?
Yes.
All right. Because we could just wait for him to get back to sleep, hear some snoring again, then go out.
He might not go back to sleep now that he thinks he heard something.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
now that he thought he heard something, and I can make some sounds like 30 feet away from us, and it could sound like someone whispering coming over the edge. And I mean, I think that's enough to trick him into at least giving us enough space to run off the ship.
I was thinking on this. You tell me if it's a good or a bad plan. I will make the dancing lights look like a female Minotaur spirit
Hmm.
and make her dance and show off and giggle at him, see if it catches his attention. And maybe when he goes to check, I don't know, make her blow a kiss as big as her form will be. I don't know, try to make her get a little further from the ship. Uh, what do you say?
Well, we want to keep him on the ship. We're trying to get
Yeah,
off the ship.
I don't. I'm not using the stairs for this ghost. She can float. She will float above water at the same level as the ship. The deck.
Okay. Okay. We can try this. I'm all for this. Um, um can you turn the lights back on real quick? Is there any like just general papers and writing utensils and stuff in here?
Yes, you find an ink blot and a quill. It's kind of a little bit dried, but
Mm.
you could write something.
And there's some paper.
There's papers. They're old
All
shipping
right.
manifests, and there's the logbook, but you might have took that, or you didn't take that. You left it.
I didn't take it. I put it
Okay.
back. I'm just gonna take some of the papers, replenish my stock.
Well, there's stuff written on those papers.
Oh, is there any clean paper?
In the logbook, there's a bunch.
No, I'm not gonna take the logbook. I'll
You
leave
tear
the
some
papers. I'll
papers
take
out
the
of
ink.
it if you wanted. I mean,
I'll take the ink though.
all right.
All right, I'm ready. Let's we can do this.
Let's not fall down the stairs this time.
All right, we're gonna be extra careful this time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I look over. You can unlock the door.
Can you imagine? Critical failure. The door is jammed. We leave here now.
Oh no.
You're gonna have
Cyrus
to do
can,
another dex
Yeah, we
check,
need
but you can make
to
this one
like-
at advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, you've unlocked this door twice.
with advantage, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's see. Advantage. Oh god.
Well-
That would be 14.
Yeah, 14's enough. It's gonna do it. It opens. It
Right.
wasn't that hard actually. It's just a lock.
Open the
It's not,
door
it's not like this
slowly.
super lock on it. It's
Do we
like
need
one of
to roll
those
another
DC-10
stealth
locks.
check?
It's
We
unlocked.
first exploit the horniness, and then we escape, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you need to know where you're casting your lights, right?
I think I need to see. Yeah.
You can show
All
it
right.
on the map by adding a token or however you want to show it. Make something and just put it on there so I know where it's at.
Yeah, we should be coming up. I guess.
Yes, you'll be
It does
you'll
over
be
here.
under him basically. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Should Cyrus then be the closest to the door? So
Yep.
all right, I'll be just on the back, so you
So Cyrus will be
can
here.
execute this.
I'm making the token.
Okay.
This yellow. Wow, it's big. Why is it around me? Well, it's bigger than it should be,
Okay.
but she's gonna be around here.
Okay. So explain this. I want a full description. What are we doing?
Sure.
What is it? Let's hear
Uh,
this.
The Minotaur, he's looking around. We'll see female Minotaur, voluptuous first, because we need to exploit the horny. uh,
A naked female minotaur. Okay.
yeah, she's not naked, but she's dressed barely dressed. I mean, I cannot make a lot of details. So she looks like a
Sexy
beautiful
Minotaur.
ghost. No.
Oh,
And
translucent
she's
Minotaur.
she emits light. So I'm counting on her looking like a pretty ghost. I don't know. And she's waving her hand, dancing, twirling, and I'll use, I don't know, prestidigitation thaumaturgy, the one that allows me to make noises to make the Minotaur hear a soft and playful giggle, like she's giggling.
Okay. Let me know when you're doing it and what everybody else is doing.
I look at them and say, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
All right. I'm preparing to run.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stay alert to hear this Minotaur step down the stairs, and I don't know, to hear him far away enough so we can just run for it.
Yep, I'm gonna do that cartoon sneak. Just
Okay. You hear footsteps? We go. Sorry, moving you for a second.
My God, he's big.
So he goes
Yeah.
to there.
okay. Once he gets there, I'm leaving.
All right,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Are you doing this stealthily or you're just running?
I'm trying to be
Dashing.
stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
I'll make when he gets closer to the ghost, I make her go 5 feet away, and again dancing and doing all her ghostly stuff. Oh God!
Oh God, indeed.
Okay.
Oh God!
We got one more roll, Cyrus.
Yeah,
Not that it's gonna matter.
I'm
Nice. All right. You get one round of movement while you're doing that.
that is go.
I'm guessing we can't dash with.
You
I
can on
can't.
the next turn. You'll be doing initiative roll though.
How does one do 30 feet? Yes.
Okay. As you are leaving and going down the steps, they creak when Rose and Clarice go down, and he's got half his attention on this strange, ghostly Minotaur, and then he looks back and sees you guys and yell, that's my abyssal, everyone.
Bless you.
And
It was a bit so holy.
Oh, I don't understand.
I need you to roll initiative. Everyone rolls initiative.
Oh. Let's see.
What do I roll to cry?
All right. So, Rose won initiative. Rose, you go. You hear him yelling something in. You speak Abyssal? You do not. You speak
I
Infernal.
don't think I do.
Does any of you speak Abyssal?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
So none of you understand. All right. Definitely didn't sound like, hey, come on and have a drink with me.
Sure.
It could be.
All right.
You don't know. It just didn't seem very nice.
I can.
Yeah, let's just go.
I can charm him.
Oh, wait.
You gonna dance?
Mm. All right, I get here.
All right. Remember, the boat's about what? Right here?
Yeah, but what do I see inside?
Oh, you gonna take a look inside?
Yeah, I ran over there to be like, can I hide in here? That was my intention.
All right. So, Rose, you see this area that's got 2 pins, cages with locks. In one of them, there is clearly what you can see is Lady Vin. And
I think we were really close.
and this really rough looking noble. You can't see around the corner, so you don't see the other pin. But you see like a table, and you see 4 guys in some black ceremonial looking type robes.
Yeah, nope, not a place to hide. I just kind of
There
look
is
back.
lighting in there, by the way.
I kind of look back at the 2 of them and just shake my head like, this is.
Okay, that's your turn.
Do
We'll
they see
go
her?
to. Now I've got all these people
don't
on the
see-
initiative. My goodness.
There's a torch here.
Yes, Cyrus.
Me, I cried. No, I tried to charm the Minotaur.
Okay, what is it?
He has to make a wisdom saving throw, and he needs to beat the.
I rolled a 3. I'm hiding my rolls, by the way, now.
Yeah,
I rolled.
yeah.
He's got a +3 modifier on wisdom,
And you rolled a 3.
and I rolled a 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6.
He's charmed.
He's charmed.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I will tell Clarice, the Minotaur is not a problem anymore. He's charmed. But
Really?
Rose seems distressed. So, problems everywhere. I can't speak to him because he's far away and I don't want to scream. So, but he already screamed.
Should I go check on Rose?
We need to work with her. I will tell the Minotaur, please go to sleep. Wait for me there. I don't know. Go to sleep.
Could he help us?
And he
Wouldn't that
kind
be
of
well?
looks at you like he really wants to understand you, but doesn't. And kind of puts up his hands like, hey.
Cyrus going like,
What he said. Doesn't sound as evil, even though that sounds kind of evil. It didn't have that same dark tone to it. You know?
Yeah, I'm reading charm person. He cannot help us, but he's not hostile until we hit him.
that's more than enough.
And that's no,
You have
I will
movement.
move.
You have movement.
Um, 6. Um, since charm person is not concentration, I will move dancing lights around here so Clarice can see.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And you make the. Did you make the female Minotaur disappear?
She became
Lights.
light, just flame, and nothing
Okay.
else.
Cyrus.
Okay.
That's Cyrus's turn. How did I skip Clarice? Did I skip Clarice?
I think so, but it's
How'd that
I
happen?
no biggie. I think the charm was more than worth it.
Clarice, it's your
My
turn.
goodness.
All right, I'll go closer as I can to Rose, like here.
Mm-hmm. So you dash. Mm-hmm.
I do. Go. What happened? What did you see?
There's a lot of blood and creepy people with robes.
Didn't see you, right?
Oh no.
Well, hide.
Okay.
The Minotaur looks out and says something else. And is going to come down off the ship.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
right
no.
here. That's his turn. It is now Rose's turn.
Do they look like they've seen me?
I don't know. Roll perception.
Performance.
Hard to say. You'd have to stand in there and like really look, and you just kind of peek around and didn't really want to like stand in the opening. Or are you actually going to stand in the opening?
No, I'm not standing up.
Okay.
Opening.
Hard
I
to
just
say.
started peeking.
Hard to say.
There's nothing I can do to help. So I'm just gonna don't want to leave her here. We're supposed to protect her. Those guys.
Well, we have to distract them somehow.
Oh. Eh. Well, I could make some bat noises. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna start
But there
going
be
for the
bats?
ship.
Would there be bats in a cave like this?
Contemplate this on our getaway vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm just gonna go sit on the ship.
On the boat, you mean?
Oh my god.
All right. That's your turn. You're in the boat.
Yep. I'm thinking about life.
Clarice, what are you doing? Thinking about life.
I'm like, I'm going to go towards Cyrus and tell him, Rose says there's people in there. I think she saw Lady Vin. We need to distract them somehow. That I have no magic, no, I don't know how. And she went back to the boat.
Oh my god. I wish I could understand anything this guy says. He could help us. But I can't, he doesn't understand me. I don't understand him.
Maybe with some kind of sign language. Did you go like what are you doing?
How do I ask the distraction signs? Um,
Well, that's very tricky. Never thought about it.
I will speak to the Minotaur in Infernal, see if he understands. If he doesn't, I will speak in Elvish, see if he understands. And if he doesn't, I will speak to him in Draconic, which I don't think he will understand, but let's give it a try. Yeah.
And what are you telling in those three languages?
I will ask in each language, do you hi, do you understand? Hi, do you understand? Hola, ¿puedes entenderme?
He has the puzzled look and says, he speaks
I don't
kind of
think he
loud too, by the way.
What?
He speaks kind of loud. Minotaur. All right. That's Clarissa's turn.
Yeah.
Cyrus, what are you doing?
Try again. Um,
Other than trying
Wow.
to speak 3 languages, is there
What a
anything else?
moment not to have comprehend language. Yes.
yes. Or tongues.
Or tongues. Yeah, that's too far out, I think.
Yeah. I'm thinking,
Oh.
so I don't know what to do. We can't leave Lady Ven.
No, we can't.
I mean, she hired us. That's not a good thing to have on our curriculum. Boss killed by a cult. That's not something you want to have.
No.
That's gonna be on your LinkedIn. On your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Boss killer.
Boss killed by an evil.
I am not giving a recommendation to this person.
maybe we can try something like you do, that trick you do that makes sound far away from us.
Yeah, maybe. But can I see any? No, I can't. And I don't want to dash because I need my action.
It's hard to see from where you're at. You might be able to see in there. Yeah, you can see the 2 people in the cell. So you can see these 2 here.
This one's Lady Ven.
That is Lady Vin, and that's some random noble that just doesn't look so good.
Yeah. I don't want to dash. I will look at Rose like, girl, help! Why are you leaving us again?
Is that your turn?
Hmm?
That's your turn?
No, give me a second. I want to use my bonus action to give me 30 points. I will sacrifice a level 1 spell that gives me two spells, two sorcery points. So I will randomly cast a spell and give me like my sorcery points with my bonus action, and that's it.
That's interesting.
Well, I will use dash to get here because that's the only thing I can do with my action now.
Okay. And here comes the Minotaur. He comes around to here.
I am like.
And says,
Rather to you, my friend.
I still have an alchemist fire.
Me too.
Would that be too much?
That's what he says. Rose.
All right. I'll get out of the boat. I'm over here. All right. I can use my sorcery points to get another spell slot, and then is it like a cage? Like or is it just like bars that they're in?
It's kind of like it's like a cage and there's a door and it's got a lock.
Okay, so it's not like I could make her smaller and she could squeeze through. Okay.
That's interesting.
Let me look at this. Well,
Does any of you have mentioned just
A what?
mentioned? Any of you have mentioned
Yes.
No.
Rose?
do I have what?
Mention.
Mentioned. Do you have mentioned?
Mage hand. I do. Hey, guys, I have a better idea. So the lock is on that door, right? I can make it bigger or smaller. That will probably break it. And then, like, you just, like, do that thing and tell her that to run and let's get in the boat.
That's a good idea. That's
Uh,
a good
Are
idea.
you sure it will break? That's what the spell does?
Well, I can make a creature or an item that's not carried larger or smaller. So if I make the locking mechanism bigger, it should break. Or even if I make it smaller, it should make it so that it doesn't fit anymore and the door should just go.
Maybe smaller. If you make it
Oh.
big and it
I could
breaks,
just
you
make
make
the
it sharp.
whole door smaller. And it
Yeah,
should fall off the hinges.
yeah.
All right. Well,
It's
we're
halved.
right.
It becomes halved in all dimensions.
Right. So it should go. And it should just go.
Yeah. I actually love that idea. The face of these evil people will be priceless.
All right.
I
Well,
was- I was thinking, I have some sticks of incense right now with me. Maybe it could be kind of a distraction. Maybe make
I don't
visibility
think we
harder
can-
for them.
we can hear you from way over here.
Yeah. I was
Thank
thinking-
you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
There,
Thank you.
there. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Let's say on the.
All right. So I think maybe we could. Yeah, I looked in my bag. See, I have stuff. I have. Oh, I have some Artemis fire too. Okay, we'll shrink the door. We'll throw in the fire. But you tell her get ready to run. We're gonna do a countdown. 1, 3, 2, 1. And tell her to run. We all run for the boat. Wait for her to get there. We roll away very fast.
What if I try to make a distraction? I can see a torch here. You can see it, right? This
Yes, you can.
torch. I can make fire change colors. So what if I make that thing look like a rainbow? Actually, it's like a disco light that changes colors, like a Christmas tree.
That sounds really trippy.
Yeah.
We can do that. Just tell her what we're gonna do, and then we'll do it.
Well, thing is, both
Oh,
an action, and I don't have quicken spell. So
Well, one can hold their action so that you do it all simultaneously.
yeah, but if I send a message to Lady Ven, I don't have an action to make the torch change color.
well, you can send her the message, and we can just wait around until you can, because I don't know if they're gonna come out.
Yeah. Well,
So just send her the message. Say when you see the disco lights, run. Come out
actually,
of the cave and go to the left towards the rowboat. All this is important.
okay.
All right, well, it's Rose's
right.
turn. So, Rose, are you holding an action, or are you just going to wait this round and it'll go to Clarice?
I am going to move right here so I can see the door. I'm going to hold reduce on the door. And
But-
as soon as I see the disco lights, I'm reducing the door.
Well, her turn's after you, so if she's going to do the other one, it's got to be next round. That means you'd have to,
Okay.
might want to hold it to next turn. Just helping you out.
Okay. Then.
All
Then
right,
I'll just
Clarice,
hold it
it's your
till
turn.
next turn.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna move as close to the door too, maybe here, without being seen. You tell me if that's a good spot or maybe.
You need to hide. You need to do stealth. Because that's
Alright,
not a good. Now you could go there. Yeah. Okay. You can
Yeah,
also still roll
I stand
stealth
there.
if you want to be very stealthy.
I mean, we're not seen right there, so.
You're not. Okay.
All right, I'll stay here, and then, well, my next
Cyrus.
turn, I'm going to. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to take the alchemist fire, have it in my hand, and wait for Cyrus to do his thing.
Where'd you get alchemist fire from?
Our
I have
barbarian friend
All
a
right.
long time ago.
Been a while, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So now it is Cyrus's turn.
I will point towards where I saw Lady Van, and I will tell her, we will need you to run. The door will become smaller, so you can go through it. If you see the hooded girl, grab her and bring it with you. But be prepared to run. Are you shackled?
Oh no.
It's a good thing to ask.
And says, you could make the light go out.
I can.
Yes.
I can make the lights go out instead of making them.
That's what she
Instead
said.
of
I
making
mean,
them distant.
you can't keep going back and forth, you know.
No, I can't keep going, but I can.
She asked for you if it would be best if you just turned off the lights.
Okay. Well, when I turn off the lights, she will notice. So I'll give Rose a little thumbs up.
Okay. Hands up. So the lights go out.
All right,
As
wait.
soon as the lights.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah, we have the screaming Minotaur behind us.
And he's about to come. So that's it. You're gonna turn off the light. How do you do that?
Yeah.
What are you using to turn off a torch?
Thaumaturgy.
Nice. All right.
You can switch to flicker, bright, and dim, or no wait. Fuck him. Fuck.
Dim.
Give me a moment. Instantaneously light or snuff a candle, torch, or a small campfire. It was prestidigitation, not thaumaturgy. Fucking spells.
All right. As long as you can do it.
I can do it.
Okay, so it's gonna become dim light in there. All right.
Yeah.
It can snuff it out, right?
I can snuff it out.
Yeah.
No, I can turn off the lights.
All right. It goes dark. That's your turn.
Yes.
This guy looks around. I just have to tell you, natural one on perception, this guy. All right.
Yo, what the fuck?
He's like,
He stumbles onto the table, kills himself.
and he doesn't have dark vision.
Well, they're suddenly in the dark. They should be completely blind
He
because there was
does
light
not
in
have
the
dark. Well, you don't know if he has dark vision or not. Actually, sorry.
No, I don't know.
Here comes your Minotaur best friend. You make friends with the biggest people, I must say. Comes all the way over to Cyrus because Cyrus is the friend. And goes right here. Starts talking. And this guy doesn't say anything. This guy. Oh, but it's a disadvantage now. Yeah. Is like confused. This guy's out of it. Rose, your turn.
I shrink the door. Oh shit!
The door shrinks.
Then I run for the boat.
This guy,
You don't even get that far.
let's see. 11. Nah. Yes. Gonna stumble about and see what's going on. Clarice, your turn.
Right. Should I throw in the alchemist fire? Like
You risk hitting Lady Van though.
What's
Well,
what's the range on that, and what's it do?
I'm not sure actually. Let me see. Deploy it,
You
20
can
feet.
throw it 20 feet. It just hits one
Hmm.
object.
How far am I? Yeah, that's farther. Yeah, I don't think I can throw it.
Okay.
I thought it was 30, sorry.
Are you holding an action, or are you gonna just stay right where you're at?
I think I am holding an action in case any of these guys, these enemies comes out. So I can attack and stuff.
Okay.
But right now, yeah, I can really do it. Okay, that's my turn.
You hear something. Hard to understand it though. You just hear a voice in common say something. Lady Vin. Now it's dark in there. Rose, are you looking? No, Rose ain't even here. So no one can really
was
see.
like, I did my job. I'm going to the boat.
No, so no
Rose
one
is
really
leaving.
sees what's going on here. Let me see. Is 30 right there? Suddenly, Lady Vin just appears in the entrance. Like, appears. Doesn't walk there. Appears. In the
Wasting my
entrance.
spell.
As you see a tendril of smoke suddenly appear, and boom, there she is. And says, let's go. And does her movement. Still has an action.
Does she do anything?
Mm,
You get in the boat before I do? Huh?
she's gonna get in the boat.
You push her to the water like my boat.
I'm just confused. Like,
All right, Cyrus, what are you doing?
Me? I will ask slowly to Minotaur, can you row? Does he fit in the boat, though? Is
I
he
mean, not a big boat. You put all four of you and him, I don't think it's gonna make it.
gonna sing? I can't speak. I can't give him orders. I can't ask him to do anything because he doesn't understand common, nor anything I speak. Look, I can ask him to row and use halter self on myself and grab on the boat and go underwater and get eaten by the ugly things underwater. So no, that's a bad idea. Actually,
How long does it last, the charm person? 1 minute?
Per person, an hour.
An hour? Dang.
Yeah, it's a long as spell. Uh,
You can do the old. Wow.
I'm sad because we don't know anything about Vera, but we need to go. If we can't find Vera. I will say to Clarice, Vera didn't seem to be there. We need to go and start moving towards the boat, not knowing what to do with the big guy. I wave at the guy, the Minotaur, and leave.
All right, you're in the boat.
Oh, well, I don't know. I have hold. What did you say?
We can't leave. She might be there.
And he looks to you.
Wait, I will use action to give myself use 3 sorcery points and give back to myself a second level spell slot.
Okay. He comes to you. Comes up here and once again looks at the boat and looks at you guys and has his hands out, kind of.
Wait,
Rose is gesturing wildly. Go away. Go away.
He's confused.
Me too.
So, Rose, your turn.
Like, go over there, and I point to the lamp or the where those caves. I go, and then I get into the boat.
All right, so we now have 3 people in the boat. We'll hold the
And I wave
action.
goodbye.
We'll hold the action for Clarice, I guess. Clarice, what are you doing?
I've got an oar. I'm like,
I'm just not sure what to do because Vera might be there and we can really come back here.
This guy comes running out. This noble that looks rough, looks a little bit bloodied. He's staggering, and he yells, "Hey, take me!" Clarice, your turn.
Can I go like over there and put a hand over his mouth, like, let this go over us?
Rose is like, hurry up.
Did I silence him?
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Kind of shutting him up with a hand to his mouth so he doesn't yell.
The guy?
Yeah.
The noble?
Yeah, because he might alert these other people.
Okay, you can try to put your hand to his mouth. Sure. You staying right next to him?
For the moment, yeah, I
Okay.
just tell him, just try to tell him, we come for help. I'm not your enemy. But you have to be quiet. Understood?
Lady Vin says, just leave that. And let's go. Cyrus, your turn. Guess we have to wait till another round.
I will grab a copper coin and I will take one of my daggers and edge across on it as deep as I can. And knowing there are tracking spells, I will throw this coin to the water so I can track this coin back when I am able to it and find this place again.
Oh, that's cool.
That will be my whole action. I grabbing a coin, making a cross on it with a dagger, and throw it in the water. I will take a note of this because I will forget. And my notes uncovered.
Okay, that's pretty smart. I like
That's
that.
my. Thank you.
And I'm trying to do something and I'm having a second, please. Okay. The Minotaur
No,
sees
thank you.
this guy come running out and looks at you guys and then looks and says, and comes over here and is going to grapple him.
Ah, shit.
18. Yeah, I don't see this working. Yeah, he's completely.
I was gonna say,
He grabs him and
roll a
picks.
natural 20.
He grabs him and picks him up off the ground.
God.
That is his turn.
Oh
It
shit.
is Rose's turn. What do you do, Rose?
I don't care anymore. We're leaving without you. Start pushing the boat away from the edge.
Okay. The noble starts screaming. Stop! Let me go! Stop!
You know what?
Don't you know who I am? Don't you know
I'll
who
smoke
I
him.
am? Clarice, your turn.
All right, just going to go with them, and we can go.
Okay.
Start rowing.
As you're leaving, you see these guys come out. They see you in the boat. This guy that you see raises a hand in the air, and you see he has a tentacle for a hand. He looked like just a regular old human, but his hand is really screwed up looking, and it's kind of got a tentacle, and he's reaching out to you. And you guys go down back from where you came. It's not as easy, actually. I need a group athletics check
Oh shit.
Mm,
because
so
the current
crazy.
kind of took you, if you remember. Now you're going against the
Mhm.
current, unless you want to go into the river.
Die.
Unless you're going into the river and you're not going back from where you came.
Which is faster? Rose will be trying to take the fastest exit.
The river, you can see the river.
If no one's gonna stop me, it's like
Right?
We know the river eventually goes back to
To the city?
the city. But here, shit.
Yeah.
This is
I
a
think-
Rose. No, I will say to Rose, no, wait, we are leaving here behind if we go down the river.
he went back to It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure he will find us. You know, he was very good at finding people in places. It'll be fine.
We don't even know.
While you
We
at
don't
the
even know
trans
what-
waiting for everyone.
What?
Meanwhile, you at the entrance with all the weapons waiting for everyone, completely alone.
Oh wait.
Cheers.
Hugh is here. We've got a Hugh sighting.
Exciting. Just
I here I'm just for something to happen. But not in your side, in my side, all right.
Oh, but you're not.
But
But you're not
I
actually.
can talk. I just cannot show camera.
You're not actually at the. You didn't actually leave
not-
that place, or did you?
Well, I got back where you told me I
The
got back
weapons.
where
Okay.
it was the weapons of everyone.
Yeah. So
and
you kind of get out of this like drug-induced state and look around and like don't see anybody. Like, where's the party? You look around where you are and there's no one. You look where you last saw them when they were getting in some kind of line, and you go out there and you see that there's like a little cave opening that goes out into water. There's no boats and there's no people there. You see, I don't know, where are you going? Are you gonna go back to the? You see the pit area where
I
the
will check the whole place to see if my friends are there.
you don't see
Anyone.
anyone at all.
Since- all right. When I noticed that no one is there, I try to look for some kind of clue of where are them, like steps or something
Okay.
that they have left some kind of way.
Okay. You could roll either perception or investigation, whichever. Obviously, you could do investigation because this is taking some time while they're gone. They've been gone a while. So you have time to like really investigate stuff.
Okay. I will do perception, or can I do survival? Maybe.
You could if you like. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Survival.
14.
14.
Okay. You actually find that in that area where you thought you saw them go in line, well, first of all, you see some armor that's like laying down and it's all like broken up and stuff, like suits of armor. You see blood and you see some dead guards. They didn't disappear. And you see some tracks, I guess, going to the water. That's all you see.
But I don't see anything from my friends, like, or from Lady B, and maybe steps. Nothing.
No, it's hard to say. There's a lot of steps all going all over the place in this area. You see some coming to you. You see some leaving. You know going towards the water. You see something that looks like it was dragged, and then it just towards the water, like I don't know, like a huge snake or something, and then you see blood and some dead guards, but they're kind of all near the entrance.
I imagine I will check the whole place, and I will wait until the next morning. And that includes like for everyone.
Okay. So you're just gonna sleep in that cave somewhere.
Yeah, but well, I will try to get out of the fungi of the fungi zone. Like if there is somewhere that is a little bit uh, less dangerous, I will wait outside. Or well, I'm used to sleeping outside, so it won't be a problem to
Well,
me.
when you go outside, where you met the centaur that you seem to remember that was kind of digging you,
Mhm.
you see all your friends' weapons there. Matter of fact, there are other weapons there. There's like a bunch of weapons there.
Take him, please.
Yeah, there's
If
other
you
there's
find
other weapons as
anything
well.
magical.
Them all.
Yeah, cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, no cuckoo, cuckoo here.
Uh, that means that will mean that my friends' weapons and mine are there.
Yeah, you definitely recognize them, as well as other weapons that are there.
So they did. So I will understand that they didn't come back,
That's a good
and they
deduction.
are
Yes.
there somewhere. So I will. Yeah, I will wait for them right there and there with the weapons.
Outside the caves. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Back to you guys. You guys are in the boat and you're heading to the river or you're heading against current.
I mean, where are we going, guys? Gotta make a decision.
You don't know anything about what's going on at the other place. Remember that.
I think none of us is strong enough to go against current. So
Yeah, I think, yeah, we should go towards the river and then find a way around, maybe.
Well, that's easily done because the current kind of wants to take you. And even though you are a little bit heavy, um, you make it pretty quickly and you look behind you and you don't see anyone pursuing. And well,
I just turned to Lady Vin. What? The guy had a tentacle for a hand. What is going on?
well, it's some type of cult. There's many things that I haven't, guess, divulged. Now we know, no joke, that it's all related with the drugs and the cult activity that believe. Well, where do I begin? I don't know everything, but I can tell you a few things that you. I don't want to freak you out, but I am
We'll
not
wait
from
for
here.
that.
I'm freaked out. You can make it worse. So please explain.
Well, I am not from here, and as in, and here is not what you believe here to be.
It's not the city. Then what is here?
Well, you should talk to the kobolds. They have more information. To be honest, but the you are on an island. And somehow this island is difficult for anyone to find, as it is kind of not trackable, if that makes sense to you. There is a underneath the ruins, there was a rift that opened, and well, we don't know what happened first. Either there was a sphere or a rift. But there is now a rift and a sphere. The sphere is and the rift are attached to the void. And these cultists are, I guess, um, worshippers of this void dragon that has taken residence and is trying to take everything over and, I guess, cast it into nothingness. I do not know why, but we do believe that he was originally from a dragon empire in a world that I believe is unknown to you. But it's too much to divulge at one time. Now that you're in this, maybe it's time for you to start putting pieces together. As you will need to find a way to travel out of here eventually, or you can help us to close the rift, which we have not been able to do as of yet. As once we have allies, allies are corrupted by this drug that induces a state of wakeful coma. As we believe this various members that are there are giving this um, are doing this at this time. It's hard for me to explain to you at this moment. We will have to well, we need to find a place to stay tonight in the city that is not Casa Quixote. And
We need to find a friend first.
which
We are
friend?
missing the Minotaur. Hard to forget.
Ah, yes, the other companion of yours, we'll assume is still. She should not have drank from the. He should not have drank from the. Um, in this
Yeah,
place, but
just you
I-
didn't warn us in his defense. We didn't know.
well,
He likes food. I can blame him.
I'm sure he is fine. Um, we know that the boss of this area, she is where we just left, and there is a captain of this ship that is strange, and there is some cult leader um, that is also very strange, and I don't know how to explain. There's quite a few minotaurs that are sailors on the ship, and many of these cultists, and they have a little storage area where they're keeping these crystals. This is not where they make the drug. This is where they get these crystals that are growing near the rift, and these crystals are touched with the void. And the people who handle them.
There's something I didn't understand. Sorry, Lady Ben. This rift is down here or down in the ruins of Windsor?
It is in the ruins, somewhere.
The ruins below Windsor.
Yes. This is why everything's been hidden and not allowed to. And anyone who travels or lives underground, like your to were-rats and such, or
Mhm.
hunted down because they don't want them to find any of this.
Hmm.
We believe, we know that there is also a way of escaping and heading back to the mainland through what we call shadow roads. But they are right now not, they're having accessed by them. We do not have control of these shadow roads, and they're very dangerous. And though I am very I can find them. It is my particular, it is why I am here. I have, how can we say, an affinity for the shadow. Have you heard of
That's
Shadow
what you
Fae?
did. Yeah, I think. Did I? Hold on.
I don't know.
What do I make? An arcana?
You can try something, history, whatever you want. It's a tough one though.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, y'all can try.
Let's see.
Something
16,
else.
that's pretty good. 15, that's pretty good. You guys haven't heard of, you.
I mean,
You heard stories about fey creatures, but you've never, that's like a rare thing. And shadow fey, you just kind of put two and two together, and you think you might, it's like a dark side of fey.
I confused Violet with a shadow fey. She's not a shadow fey.
No, she's not.
She's not. She's something
So
else.
Lady Vin is saying she comes from the void or close to the void.
No. I am a
No,
shadow
I'm just
fey.
saying this off roll because I got
Oh.
lost.
No.
Right?
Well,
I am
we-
shadow
we-
fey. And so I can find the road, and that is why I was brought in.
and why did this guy backstab you?
What's that?
guy
Well,
that backstabbed her.
Yeah, why did Arturius backstab you?
Ar-
Did he know you're shadow fey?
I was discovered, obviously. So they can spot elves, and they don't trust, as you know, there's no true elves here hardly anymore.
Mhm.
And somehow they figured it out. So we have to come up with a plan, and we need to destroy this operation and find where they're processing this, and then begin to just look for pieces of the puzzle to find where they're doing all of this, in where this rift is, and how we can at least stop them from giving more and more cultists. Once we have a handle on that, then we can go underground and try to root it out. But as you can see, it's corrupted the highest places here.
Mm.
We cannot trust any of the government or nobles. There are a few, but how long will they last until they are drugged and put to the void and become void touched and corrupted? You can find these people with they have, what can I say, abnormalities. They might hide them under cloaks.
Like the arm. Hand.
Yes. There are other most gruesome. If you, the bodies in the water were had too much time with the crystals, too much handling and consumption, and they became misshapen and mad and had to be put down.
How do you know all this?
I knew more than what I let you know, tell that what I told you. And I saw the bodies when I came in. And I spoke to one of the prisoners who's been here for a few days. The one who ran out and surely is not going to last the night. He told me some things. That's how I know.
Mm-hmm.
So while that's happening, you guys make it out into the river. Are you going to go to the docks where you're familiar with, where you can see that kind of damaged building still?
Is
Looks
there
like
any way
there was an explosion.
around maybe the cave so we can go look for Hugh?
You mean from the river?
Yes. Is there a way back that's not
You,
against the current?
you don't see one. I mean, that's the other direction. It would be against the current. It's all subterranean.
Well, we can. I don't know what we should do.
We need to find him. We can't
Oh.
leave him here. I don't want him getting captured and used as a guinea pig. Labra.
I'm gonna look at Lady Van. Do you think you could get us out of the city again?
Yes, I can have that happen. Let us reconvene. Let us get to sleep tonight and find a safe place. And we can discuss more and tomorrow. Make planning, but I hope you understand that I like working at night. I am not my best self during sunlight. That's
Okay.
why I needed the light to be dimmed or off so that I could operate.
Okay.
At any moment, do we go out of this cave when we are rowing through this river?
Do you go out of what?
The cave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've been out of it now for a while. Yeah.
All right.
Let's dock and find a place to hide for the night.
So
I guess.
I will say that you guys definitely recognize the dock where it looks like there was some kind of explosion. And that is in the docks area. And you get out of the boat, go up the stairs, you're in the city. It's very late where people aren't out and about in the city. And that is where we'll pick up next week, where you decide where you're going, how are you going to get back to Hugh, and many other questions that will come up, I assume, in session 15. And I will be better with the OBS next time. We'll have it, right.
It'll work.
I don't know how that happened, but
At least we know a way back through this river, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. If we just go back the other way, it should be fine.
That's a possibility as well. You'll have many options. You'll have to
Well, we have
figure it
to. We
out.
can't leave Hugh behind. We're short one member already.
Yeah, but if we can get out, we could try and find the other way.
Andrea.
I am going to go off stream now and say goodnight to everyone. Thank you, Zone Shi, and anyone else who was watching tonight. It's a shorter episode, but things did move on. And everyone have a good night. And thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.